So I saw a post the other day, and I don't want to put the channel or the person who's in charge of the channel on blast or anything, but it was a retelling of a story, and the picture was, a rather attractive white woman, duck face, all that good stuff. And she said that someone called her racist because she refused to date outside of her race. And this channel's reaction was like, oh, yeah, you go, girl. Like, it's your preference. Like, it's your body. Like, all of that stuff. And it just made me really sad. Like, for you to not only, because I feel like this person is talking about an actual interaction that they had with the person. Like, it let's just imagine the scenario. Like, she is about her business, maybe she's on a walk, maybe she's at the gym, maybe she is doing whatever. And then some person walks up who is not white, but let's predict because she's attractive and because most guys kind of would skirt away from really attractive women if they don't find themselves attractive. So he's a non white attractive person. And he walks up and he shoots his shot. And her response was not like, I'm not really interested, but like, I appreciate whatever, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't, oh, I already have a boyfriend, I'm good. Which, like, if you just don't want to talk, just use that excuse. It's acceptable. But instead, she said, excuse me, I don't date outside of my race. Like, the fact that, one, she found that acceptable to say, and two, there's an entire community, an entire demographic of people who would give her a pat on the back and say, yeah, you go, girl, is terrible because we're like within this scenario, we're not taking into consideration the character of the other person. You're literally just looking at them and you're like, nope, no. But if a guy did that, you would say that he's a terrible person. If a guy said, oh, yeah, you're too heavy for me, or you're too short for me, or you're not attractive enough, or like there's just something weird about you, you'd say, like, oh my goodness, this guy is so terrible, girl power. And it's like, and but this same mentality and the same thing, if it's geared towards you, it's a terrible, terrible thing. But it's a tool that you get to use to illegitimize men just literally across the globe is why I really just want for you to stay single. Like, because no one deserves to be treated like that. Like, no one deserves to have to live with the person who thinks about them like that. Like, I got close to staying with the person who illegitimized me because I was black. And it's because, like, she enjoyed the, I guess, the thrill of being a white girl who had a black boyfriend. Like, she liked how other girls looked at her. Like, other girls would be like, dang, how'd you get that? Like, that's why we were together. And then once I realized that, I walked away because I was like, you're not even with me for me. You're just with me because of how it makes you look. And I'm not going to be with someone just because of how it makes me look. It was a entirely mind-blowing realization for me that, like, what I saw as my most loving relationship was actually just a situationship. It was convenient for her. Like, it, increased her social clout for her to be able to be like, yeah, I'm a white girl from like, a stable family, but I got a black boyfriend. Like, what up? And I'm just like, you know what? I'm done with y'all for a minute.